Hi everyone, I am Miss Silas, one of your grade 11 maths teacher. In our previous lesson, we looked at measurements and we basically looked at the two measurement units, conversion, that is the imperial system and the metric system, and we were doing some conversion from one system to another. Today, we're going to still look at measurements, but this time we're going to look at capacity and volume, mainly looking at the difference. Okay, so we are going to look at capacity and volume. Why capacity and volume? Why are we looking at these two? Okay, capacity and volume, we get them confused or we get them mixed up, or even some people think that they're the same. So we're going to prove that there is a little difference between capacity and volume. So without wasting time, we're going to look at example number 1. Okay, so example number 1, we're going to look at a fuel tank, which I will use a rectangular prism or cuboid. Bear with me with my drawing. Okay, I will try my best to draw to the best of my ability. Okay. Okay, so the rectangular prism or the tank, the fuel tank, has a length of 7 centimeter, a width of 3 centimeter, and a height of 5 centimeter. Okay, we are trying to look for the capacity of the tank when full. Okay, capacity and volume, they use the same formula. Okay, so let's start by calculating the capacity of the full tank. Okay, so as I've stated, we're using the volume formula. Okay, so volume is equal to length times width times the height. Okay, so we have 7 times 3 times 5, and that will give us 105 centimeter cube. The capacity is going to be the same, okay? So capacity is 105 milliliter. The capacity is 105 milliliter because 1 centimeter cube is equivalent to 1 milliliter. Why is the capacity and the volume still the same? It's because the capacity is for the full tank. Okay, that is why it has the same working out as the volume, and the amount is the same. It's just the unit that is different. Okay, so we will go to example number 2. We are still going to use the same tank, but this time the tank will be half full. Okay, so this is our tank again. The measurements are the same. Okay, so we have 7 centimeter by 3 centimeter. But as I've stated, the tank has been half used. Okay, so let's indicate that. Okay, the tank has been half used. So this time the height is not 5. It is now 2.5 centimeters. Okay, so our capacity was 105 milliliters. And that is when the tank is full. Okay, now we're going to look at the volume when after tank has been used. Okay, so again, the volume formula is the same. Okay, so we have length times width times height. Length is still the same. The width is still the same. It's the height that is now half. Okay, so it's 2.5. So our volume now is going to be 52.5. Okay, and it's going to be centimeter cube. Okay, so this is how much gasoline is left in the tank. So you see, we said capacity and volume are almost the same, but here we can see that there is a difference between the two. As you can see, the capacity of the tank in full is 105 centimeter cube. Out here, you can now see that after half of the tank has been used, we are now left with 52.5 centimeter cube. Okay, so this brings us to the end of our topic on measurement, and you can see that measurement helps us to quantify the well. Without measurement, we cannot know how much gasoline you want or how much is in the tank. Okay, so I'd like to encourage you that you should continue to go and search other units of measurements and conversion that are in use. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our measurement unit. In our next lesson, we're going to be looking at trigonometry. And in grade 10, we have studied trigonometry. We looked at all aspects of trigonometry. But in grade 11, for our next lesson, we are going to expound more on the use of trigonometry.